What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're going to be drawing Gigantamax Gengar for Pokemon Sword and Shield. Let's get started by drawing the eyes in the center of our page. So move over towards the left side and draw on the upper eyelid. Starting from the outside, I'm going to curve in and then bend that down on the inside of the eyelid. So leave a gap and draw the same thing on the right. So we're going to line this up, curve up, and then out. Now let's draw on the bottom of the eyes. Starting on the outside, we're going to curve down and up, leaving a little overlap on the inside. So start out here, curve down, and then just pull that up. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curve down, and then we'll bend that up. Let's add the pupils along the bottom of the eye. So on the left side, we're going to draw a half oval. Starting from the center, curve up, and then back down. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving up, and then down. We'll fill the outside area of the eyes in black. Now in between the eyelids, right in the center, we draw a straight line going up. Now let's draw the top edge of the brow. Stepping over towards the left, we'll curve up and then out. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to move up and draw the bottom edge of the center horn. Starting over on the left, we're going to curve down and then up on the right. Now from here, we're going to curve up and in towards the center point. So we'll start on the left, we'll go up, and then bend that in. And we're going to come down on the right side. Let's move down and draw on the top edge of the mouth. Underneath the left eye, start with a straight line going across towards the right. Now I'm just going to curl this up towards the side of the eyes. Starting on the left, we'll go out and then bend that up. Then from the top corner of the mouth, we're going to curve out and down towards the bottom of the mouth. Let's start on the left. We're going to curve out, bring this all the way down towards the bottom. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving out and then down towards the same height. Let's connect these two lines with a curve. Coming down the middle and then back up. Now let's add the bottom row of teeth. From the bottom corner on the left, we're going to step up. Just going to trace that same curve going all the way across from left to right. Now let's separate out the teeth. In the center, draw a straight line coming down. We'll add two more lines on either side. So we'll step out, draw one, and then one more on the end. Now let's move up and draw the top row of teeth. Starting on the left side, we're going to curve down, and then back up on the right. And again, we're going to separate out the teeth, starting with the center. I'm going to move out and angle these out and down. I'm going to do that one more time. Stepping out, draw another angled line coming down the sides. Now let's add the tongue along the bottom edge of the mouth. Starting over on the left behind the teeth, I'm going to curve out and bring this up towards the top. Now right here, we're just going to pull this down and just curl it back in on itself, just going back up on the left side. And then from the bottom of the tongue on the right side, we're going to curve down and then out towards the right. Now we're going to surround the tongue with a circle, starting over on the left side, just behind the teeth, curve around and up above the tongue, bring this out towards the right, and then down in behind the teeth. Let's fill that outer area in black. And then we'll add one more ring along the outside. Stepping out underneath the top row of teeth, we curve around the center circle, back down and then in. Let's go over towards the right and curve in the opposite direction. Curving out and pulling that in. Let's move back up towards the bottom corner of the horns, curve out and down the side of the head. So let's start with the left side. Starting here, curve out around the eye, bend this down towards the bottom. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting out the right side, curve out around the eye, around the mouth, and then come down towards the bottom. Then we'll connect the left and right side with a curve. Coming down, just follow the same curve of the mouth, all the way down towards the center, and then back up on the right. Now we're going to add two large horns on the side of the head. From the left, we're going to step out, we're going to curve out, and then bend that out towards the left. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving up and then bending that out. Now I'm going to curve down and then in behind the side of the head. Now we're going to tuck a smaller horn in between. Along the side on the left, we're going to curve up and then out, line this up on the right, and do the same thing. Now I'm just going to pull this down and out in behind the side horn. Now let's move to the sides and draw in the arms. From the bottom corner on the left, we're going to step down, draw a curve. Going down, and then back up on the outside. Let's do the same thing on the right. Stepping down, curve down, and then up. Now from the inside, we're going to curve this up and then out towards the top of the arm. And now we're going to add in the fingers. Starting on the left side, we're going to angle up and in, and then we're going to taper that back out. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going up and in, and going back out. We're going to add 2 more fingers on either side. From here, we're going to go up, and then back down. Now I'm going to add 1 more finger pointing out. So go out toward the left, and then pull that back down and then in. Now from the wrist, we're going to curve this out and down towards the outside of the arm. Let's move all the way up to the top and draw that circle of clouds. Let's start with the cloud in the center. From the middle, we'll step over towards the left, draw a large C, going around and then back in. Now we start with the top. Start with a series of small half circles. We can vary the size, going larger and then smaller. And we slowly bend this down towards the right. And then at the end, we're just going to curl this back around like a backwards C. Now I'm going to connect the left and right side with a reverse curve, coming down and then up. And again, we can vary the size of these half circles. Now we're going to draw 2 more clouds curled in behind the horns. So let's start on the left side, curve up and then out. And we'll start to bend this up towards the left side of the center cloud. And at the end, we're just going to curl this back around. Now let's work in the left side. Going around and in. And just pull this in behind the horn. Let's do the same thing over on the right. Starting from the right edge. We're going to start to bend this up towards the right side of that cloud. And bring that back in. And that's pretty much it. There's Gigantamax Gengar for Pokemon Sword and Shield. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and check out my Pokemon playlist. I'm adding new characters every week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.